What is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. We got another character gameplay preview, and this one's going to be I'm kind of torn on what to call him. It's on the new Big Boss Man. You can see it's calling him the Corporation, but as we go to his gear here, it says SWAT. He was SWAT Big Boss Man. I introduced him as SWAT Big Boss Man in the Brutus Beefcake video, but I guess he's the Corporation Big Boss Man now. So I don't know. I'm apologetic for like the confusion here. His poster also had a modern link, but now it has an attitude link. So it's kind of just all over the place. But anyway, we have the Big Boss Man. He is the new A-tier character for our current monthly contest. He is an attitude powerhouse that is an aggressive style. So he's your 2K shard recruit for the May Madness Monthly. So he is a red, black, and blue user. His trainer all the way at 35k. Again, if you've seen the Brutus video, you will have seen this trainer in action. 2 purple MP and 75% power gem strength. On top of that, he does have the links for the Corporation and Attitude Era, and as we've already showcased, he's got the SWAT Corporation gear. I don't know. So let's go ahead and check out these moves. He's got the Boss Man Slam, 10 red MP, 5,911 damage. Gain 10 black MP, pin the opponent, and hardcore if the opponent is a defensive character. Deal another 5 million damage first. So huge move damage guy. The leg trap in Zaguri, 700,911 damage. Increase your red MP by 10, and if the opponent generated at least 1 multi-gem, then deal 4 million damage and steal 49 multiply gems, as well as stealing the opponent's turn. That is the 7 MP black move, and the 1 MP blue move, the Sidewalk Slam, 1 million damage. Steal up to 10 red MP from each of your opponent's moves. At 2-star, the back elbow smash unlocks the 9 MP red move, which is going to deal 800,000 damage and skip the opponent's turn. And if you're fighting an acrobat, you'll deal 900,000 damage and increase your red move damage by 100% for 1 turn. At 3-star, you'll unlock the Rib Breaker 7 MP black move, 700,000 damage, and choosing 5 columns into botch gems. At 4-star, you're going to unlock the other 1 MP blue move, the Headbutt, deal the same 1 million damage, but instead we're going to be stealing up to 10 MP from each of your opponent's black moves, not red moves. At 5-star, the 10 MP red Big Boss Man Slam is unlocked. 350,000 bonus damage for every botch gem on the board, and then another 1.25 million finisher damage while turning 36 botch gems into black gems. And the 6-star move, the 6 MP black move, Sleeper Hold. It is a submission that generates 44 random sub gems for 800,000 damage for 2 turns, and all the remaining gems turn into botch gems. So, real quick first looks at this guy. He looks interesting and also looks like there's absolutely no need for his blue moves. So I'm kind of let down by that. I like a character who has a use case for all of his moves. Clearly, Boss Man is not it, to me at least. But we're going to go ahead and check out what we can do with some of these moves. So give me just a second. I will set something up. Alright, so this one took me a little bit to kind of figure out, but for our first moveset, we're going to be using the Leg Trap, the Rib Breaker, and the Boss Man Slam. So 2 7 MP black moves. One's going to give us our red MP. The other one's going to choose a bunch of columns into botch gems. and the third one's going to deal some bonus damage per botch, and then we're going to turn essentially all those botches into black gems. So kind of weird, but I don't know, maybe I'm missing something on this, but I feel like if you have botch gems, you want to have botch gems so your opponent can't deal any damage, not to deal damage with them and then get rid of them. It seems odd. Nevertheless, Entourage for this one, we're using Woods for 4 black MP, we're using Andrade for 2 more black MP, and 75% botch gem damage, so that is 4, that is 6, 1 for turn is 7. We're going to showcase the new WCW Austin with 60% botch gems and 40% black gem damage. So he's pretty much made specifically for Boss Man right now. And Zombie Becky for 60% more botch gem damage. So just over 1 million damage per botch out there. And the strap setup for this one, again, weird stuff because we're doing botches, but we're also doing gem damage. So I went ahead with a 100% strap, our Fury 3s that we got, and then I'm using a weird combo of plates here. So we got the botch slap plate. Whenever you make 8 botch gems, make 8 multi-gems of strength 8, and the point break plate. Whenever you destroy 30 gems, generate 30 black gems at the end of your turn. Yes, I know Boss Man is obviously a powerhouse, but because we are boosting the black gem damage here for 40%, I am hopeful that our damage output on the black botch gems will be higher, and then afterwards our black gems should hopefully be somewhere comparable instead of needing to use a red rumble because of Austin. But again, really weird stuff. But let's go ahead and check it out against Big Papa Pump. So first things first, we're going to hit our gain MP move. There you go. That would give us our red MP. Then we're going to go ahead and make our 5 columns of botch gems. It doesn't really matter where you put it because all of them are going to be converted. What I'm going to go ahead and do is hit this finisher. We're going to get 1 million extra bonus damage per botch. There's 35 of them, so somewhere around 35 mil. Another 2 mil flat damage, and then making all the botches into black gems. And you'll see we actually have a few multi-black gems here for 1.6 mil. And then everything else afterwards should be the point break rumble plate. So yeah, probably would have been better if we went with a red rumble instead of a black rumble, but relatively negligible difference there. So there was all the bonus damage. There goes the conversion into black gems. There goes the rumble plate into black gems. And there's 38 mil after the 30 mil bonus damage. So still north of 70 mil. Just weird. All right, so we are going to keep the same exact stuff, but I want to see maybe I'm missing something here. So I went ahead and I brought in the sleeper hold instead of the rib breaker. So we're going to have a submission that generates 44 gems. 800k damage a piece for 2 turns, so it's going to drain some MP, but everything left behind is going to turn into botch gems, so maybe we get more botch gems there, and that's kind of the gimmick. I don't know. Same exact trainer and coaches, same exact strap and skill plates. I don't know, man, this just feels really weird to me. So once again, we'll hit our gain MP move. We're going to hit our 2-turn sub. So it's just enough to drain 1 MP off of someone. Alright, and there you go. But I feel like this is even less botches than the 5 columns, right? So like we have 1, 2, 3 here that would fill in this space. And then we're missing 4 botches up here. So I guess it's the same. It just comes with a sub. I don't know, man. It's just weird. So there's 32 mil, and you turn all the botches into blacks, and there you go with the point break, and that's only 20 mil. So we didn't get to trigger the anniversary plate, so that was only a 51, 52 mil pin. So it's kind of worse. I was also looking at this headbutt move where it steals black MP, but there's like no way to get this big boss man slam loaded without the leg trap, and then if you do that with the steel, you're not really like you're not generating any botches for the finisher. So, like, it just feels weird to me. But let's check something else out, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so here's going to be the gimmick moveset, which includes the sidewalk slam. So if you're fighting an opponent who has red moves, you can use this 1 MP masterpiece. Million damage, you steal all the red MP they got. That's going to load up the back elbow smash, which is essentially the skip turn, and then the boss man slam, which is just a huge, huge amount of damage. With this moveset, no MP trainers needed. It's all finisher damage, baby. So we got 150 for Goat Ali, 150 for Priest, 50 for Rex, 50 for Gooker. These would go up at gold, so Gooker would be 70%, 75%. You can swap out Bret Hart Foundation, I think, instead of Rex if you don't have them. And then we're going full out with the red move damage. So we got 100% move damage strap. We've got takedown threes. We've got a tier 6 red move damage medal. And no skill plates for this one. They just don't help. But this seems like it's going to be one of his go-to movesets. So as always, Big Papa Pump has his red moves loaded. So we would just walk in, hit the steal move, take all of his MP. We would hit our stun move for about 5 mil. And then our finisher hits for 48. So, I mean, there you go. There you have it. Just a cool 56 mil on turn 1. Alright, now to showcase something a little bit different, not majorly different. What we did is we swapped out the steal move and we brought in the leg trap once again. So we're going to increase our red MP. We will have the stun, and then we'll have the boss man slam. This is essentially your infinite stun loop. The only difference here is we're bringing out black MP, so Woods again. And then we do get to introduce Brutus as another trainer, so kind of interesting. Austin coaches him for one moveset. Brutus trains him for another moveset. So Brutus is 2 black MP and 75% red move damage. So that's very helpful for the big boss man. Keeping the move damage on the back end, keeping the same strap with the same medals. Again, no skill plate will help this moveset. So my understanding is this is going to be less damage than the other moveset that we saw, because we have MP trainers instead of more damage trainers. So yeah, there's 37 mil instead of 48. But this is going to be an endless stun loop build. As you can see, we get our black MP back, and that's kind of it. You just loop stun and move damage. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I don't know, man. I feel like I definitely missed something on this one. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know, dude. I like Brutus more than this guy by a magnitude. Not saying that he's bad. He's okay. He can definitely do the whole stun loop thing, and you can maybe hit 70 mil with like a lot of fancy things, like having the 8th anniversary plate and a Rumble plate and the new Austin. It just feels like a lot needed for him to be very mediocre. And then there's the stun loop build, which, like, yeah, it just feels like, 2025's version of stun loop. That's all it really is. It's move damage based. You got to gain MP, you got to stun, and you do some damage. It's fine. Obviously, if you're fighting an acrobat, you increase the move damage a little bit more, so it'll be nicer against an acro. And if you're fighting defensive, you deal double the damage. So it's okay, but it just feels like 2025 stun loop character. That's all. If you fight an acro or you fight a defensive, you'll probably end up winning on turn 1. If not, probably goes to turn 2, maybe turn 3, depending on how much health you got for an opponent. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be it for this one. So, hey, look, if you liked the video, make sure to click that like button. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of the additional content that I continue to post out there. Share with all your friends that want to see what the SWAT Corporation, Big Boss Man, is capable of. And leave some comments below. I would really love them on this video. I feel like I missed something here. So if you if you see whatever it is that I might have missed and want to ask me to run a certain moveset, by all means. But yeah, I mean, this really felt funky. So yeah, that is what it is. But anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, but that's going to be it for this one. So until next time, everybody, have a good one.